Own this home for like 5 weeks or so, and we've done some things to it. We're in the process of wrapping up the demo part of the remodel, and I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. We just pulled up, so let's go see. From Heidi's office, that's where we walked in. Okay, this is going to be the master bedroom. Is it lighting okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's a master bedroom. We're going to be doing the wood flooring, and this is a little too crazy demoed out, but this part, the master bath, this is going to be. Earlier today during my lunch break, I decided to just take a trip down memory lane because I'm approaching 100 videos on this channel. Currently, this one that you guys are seeing is number 98, so I'm 2 away. I decided, you know what, let me see how much I've grown. Because we tend to focus on numbers, we tend to focus on the statistical part of it. We don't see that we're actually growing in the process. So I decided to go and watch my first ever YouTube video, which I posted November of 2022, which is my welcome to my channel video. Kind of like an intro of who I am, what I do, where I'm from, etc. Then I saw one of my first vlogs, which was a vlog that I went to Puerto Rico to visit my family for Christmas, and also, well, before Christmas. So visit my family in December to celebrate my grandfather's 90th birthday. From then to now, it's crazy the amount of growth I've had both personally and with the channel. Thinking of where the journey with this channel and the community that I'm building in,
what I'm documenting, which is my life. I've realized that a lot of us struggle to start, and I think we make it seem harder in our heads than it is in real life. In the age that we live, in the era that we live, social media, now all the videos that you see online are very aesthetically pleasing, or now there's been a wave of video that are not necessarily aesthetically pleasing as far as edits, transitions. Some of those videos are just raw phone in the car, like Risa Tisa, like who the F did I marry, which went viral on TikTok series. Raw moments and connecting with audiences rather than having like a bunch of edits, which, like I mentioned in my previous video, it's going to be a part of my channel because I enjoy both points of view points of view and storytelling techniques. I am an introvert and extrovert, so that combination of two is kind of what my goal is for the channel, to have videos that you can watch and feel relaxed, feel, you know, like you can put in the background and while you do dishes, eat, or whatever it is, and then have videos that are more like upbeat, that are more like cuts, transitions. So that's what I'm working in throughout the channel. The different videos, you'll see that there's elements that I'm implementing each video to try and test those techniques. Everything that you see on my channel, I love. You know, every from the first video to the last one. There's a video on my channel that's 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I think it's a moving vlog trailer that I did last year. Arguably, probably at the top, or one of the best videos, in my opinion, that I've done. That 4 minutes and 30 something seconds, I don't even know how long it was. I'm actually gonna look it up because I'm curious. That video alone took me 10 plus hours to edit. I'll do it again. I was so excited to learn and grow and be like, oh, I like this. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try that. It was 4 minutes and 4 seconds. I'm gonna see if I can put it here so you guys can see it. That was my goal for that video, to do like a teaser trailer to like my moving vlog series. I always found trailers to be very appealing, and I was able to do so in 4 minutes. I know that trailers are usually about 2 minutes, but after 10 plus hours of editing, I shrunk it down to 4 minutes with music, with transitions, with giving you a little bit of what the moving vlog was about, but not giving you too much. And I say that to say, everything that I've done on this channel, I'm very proud of. Even, you know, videos that might not be very well color graded, that might be overexposed, that, you know, that don't seem like their flow is correct or whatever, or even if it's something that may seem mundane because it is just waking up, working out, going to work, coming back, and eating, and that's the video. I'm doing my best to kind of implement more storytelling behind the videos. That's why recently my videos have been titled different things, like I think are topics that come in my head that I want to talk about, like health is wealth, nothing changes if nothing changes, starting with the basics, things that you guys can relate to and connect with more than just me putting random things. I went on that trip down memory lane during my lunch break, and I realized, you know, I've been so hard on myself with posting and being consistent, getting frustrated in myself, even if I don't, you know, if I don't wake up early. Like I was talking to my girlfriend earlier this evening. I felt so frustrated yesterday because I failed to wake up and go to the gym. And it made me realize that we all have to start sticking to the plan and not our moods, because our moods are very up and down. Our feelings are constantly changing, and oftentimes the feelings that we have are feelings that were placed by us in our heads, of the patterns that we've created for ourselves and the habits, either good or bad, that we've, you know, practiced every single day. That negative self-talk is just not productive, or it's not helpful or beneficial for your growth. That's why it's important for us to have a plan, have a goal, have a purpose, and stick into that regardless of what emotions or what mood you're feeling, because emotions, feelings come and go, right? But when you have a solid plan, when you have a solid purpose, that'll keep you focused and keep you, looking at that North Star. And it's not just reaching that goal, it's the journey that you go through to reach that goal. As much as people talk about, and even I have talked about end goals and, I want to accomplish this, I want to accomplish that. A lot of us seldom realize that the actual goal is within the journey. Like within the journey of trials and tribulations, within the journey of doing it even if you don't feel like it, regardless of what's happening, you still push through. You don't know how much you're not only impacting yourself but those around you, but people from anywhere in the world, all walks of life. Today I was going through my videos and I was intrigued because there's a video I posted a year ago, which is 4:30 morning routine. It's my most viral video, or most popular video. I wouldn't say it's viral. My most popular video is a year ago. Still to this day is the one that's generating the most views, generating the most revenue. And I think about why that's the case a year ago. Still to this day is something that gravitates and connects with audiences. And it made me realize it's morning routine is something that people want to stick to. People want to stick to a routine, a plan. And I think all of us struggle with finding our routine and sticking through it because we have different mood changes that keep us out of that routine, keep us out of that focus and out of that discipline. I honestly didn't think that video was going to blow up as it did. I honestly thought it was a good video, but I didn't think like, this is going to be the one. And that's what that's my piece of advice for all of you and also for myself. Sometimes the best things in your life are going to come from things that you don't expect, from relationships and interactions that you didn't think were going to lead up to anything. It just came natural. And I think that video just came natural. I wanted to do it. I love that idea of having a morning routine. I decided I wanted to film that video, posted it, boom. I didn't know that in the next couple of days, all of a sudden it will blow up to 100 and something thousand views. It helped me crush the 1,000 subscriber threshold. The rest is history with that video, right? From that video on, I've been up and down with moods and feelings of being consistent, not being disciplined. I think that's the key word, being disciplined. I think most of it stems from my identity crisis or existential. It's not existential. It's not, it's not that big of a deal. We make it seem worse than it actually is. But what I say that to say is that the reason why I'm always like up and down, and I'm not disciplined is because my focus when I was growing up is sports. And then when that goal and dream of getting to the NBA wasn't no longer in the picture, I didn't have any alternate goals or any alternate plans. And when I moved into college was me trying to figure out what my goals and plans and who I was outside of sports was. And then now, after that, just figuring out where am I, who is Jonathan professionally, and who is Jonathan as an adult. And that constant, conversation with myself, trying to learn more about myself, why those things are still kind of deviating me from the plan and from, sticking to the plan of being consistent on YouTube. I realize that I've been so hard on myself, and I think you are so hard on yourself too. It hinders us from doing things. And I don't know if you're on the same boat as I am, but I'm what is it called? Analysis paralysis, something like that. That you analyze a bunch of things and you're like, all right, I got to do this. But how do I do it? Let me just look videos and this. That we're constantly in that loophole that doesn't do anything. And I've realized that recently that as long as I start and get the ball rolling, I'll be in a flow state. There's gonna be up and down, but I'll figure things out as they go. And look at now, 97 videos, 98 with this one. And it's just because for some reason, somewhere inside me, I've still stuck to the plan. We gotta remind ourselves what our why is and what our purpose is, and that'll help us in sticking to the plan. I think the reason why we lose that discipline, the reason why we're not consistent, oftentimes is because it is the hardest thing to be accountable to yourself. It's easy in a way when you have someone that's, you know, like in sports. Let's say you have a team, you're like, all right, I gotta work out because I want my team to win. And that kind of accountability. And if you have a trainer, you're accountable to your trainer because you pay him, and he helps you. He wants you to succeed. So you're like, all right, you push yourself to the best of your abilities for your trainer in a way. When you're doing it all by yourself in a way, you kind of have that person yourself and it's like, I could just relax here, be comfortable. You don't have no one to hold you accountable. That's why it's good to have great friendships and great partners around you, great family around you, a good environment and a good circle that holds you accountable. But you also got to hold yourself accountable because not, you know, every time that you need to do something or people are going to tell you what to do and how to do it. People got a lot of things going on in their own lives. So you got to figure it out and be accountable to yourself. And being accountable to yourself is finding your why and sticking to that purpose, sticking to that plan, regardless of how you're feeling. Even if you're feeling great, even if it's feeling not so great, just keep on pushing. Because at the end of the day, when you attain that goal, when you get to that stage of your life, even if it's graduating college, even if it's like retirement, whatever it is, it's not YouTube only, whatever it is in life, you'll look back and realize, the reason why that goal or that was worth it is because of all that you went through. And you know that the late nights, early mornings, the doubts, the self confidence, the inner battles, all the struggles that you went through that journey is what you think of when you win. That's what makes it worth it. So stick to a plan, not your mood, and you'll continue to grow. And I'm so proud of how much I've been doing with this channel. And to those that watch me religiously or every time I post a video, I appreciate you guys. And to those that are just hopping in and are curious, oh, that guy looks interesting, or that guy looks cool or not cool. Let me see what he's talking about. Then I appreciate you too, because as long as one of you gets impacted, then that's job finished, And we're still growing, we're still learning. 2 videos away from 100 videos, but I had that thought in my heart that I wanted to speak with you all, because a lot of us are constantly making it harder than it is. I think most of it is our fear of failure, everything to be smooth, everything to go perfect, when in reality life is not perfect. You have to go through trials and tribulations because that's how you test your growth, that's how you test your character, and that's how you develop. You don't develop by just having an easy life. You develop through trials and tribulations, to getting tested, getting put under the ringer and see where you are at and where your mind is at. And maybe you have to align yourself and go back to the basics and who are you and all those things. Maybe I'm just yapping, but those are my thoughts. I'm proud of how much growth this channel has had so far in its early years. I've only been posting a year. It's about to be 2 years in November. 2 years in November, so a little less than 2 years of posting. And I'm proud also because over the past 2 weeks, I posted 2 videos a week, and then this one is gonna be this week, and then I have another one coming this. Actually, I already posted this week, the one on Monday, the focus plan, execute, reset, repeat video. So this will be the second video of the week, and hope you're having a wonderful week. Remember, stick to a plan, not your mood, and just know, while you're going through it, you may be going through a tough time right now. You may be not having the best time, either maybe health issues from you or from a family member, maybe having issues at home, issues at school, issues at work. Just know that the period that you're going through right now later on in life you're going to be grateful that you went through it, because it allow you to be tested. And when you're tested, oftentimes you get a reality check that you got to do better. And I've had those moments. And when you do, you have a huge decision to make. Are you going to go back to who you were before that? Or are you going to grow and learn from that? That's the best that we can do from the past. We can't change the past. We can only better the moment. We can only better the present so that the future can become better. Because we only have the present. What's it? The Kung Fu Panda movie said, the past is history, the future is unknown something, but the present is the gift, and that's why it's called present. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but you get the gist of it. We only have the right now, the moment, the present, and let's appreciate it as it is. It is a present, and we should be grateful of every day that we have, and of the journey. Because if everything in life was easy, then it would, it wouldn't hold any weight. Just think about it. If you could have something easy, would you actually appreciate it? Would you actually be like, this is worthwhile for those 5 seconds or quick, or if you work 10 years for something, 20 years for something, and then you attain it, you're going to be like, this was worthwhile. It has more meaning. It carries more weight. Let me know in the comments if you watch this video, if there's anything that you relate to. I always enjoy reading the comments, just hearing your thoughts. As much as I have a channel on YouTube and you guys are a part of the community and watching, I want you to know that I'm just the same as you are. I have problems. I have good moments. I have not so good moments. There's moments that I'm not consistent with my channel. There's moments that I'm not consistent in my life. But it's the fact that I'm trying. It's the fact that you are trying that you should be proud of. And know that the better version of yourself is on the other side of everything that you fear doing. So if there's decisions that you got to make, if there's things that you have to change in your life, people you have to change in your life, get through those uncomfortable moments, because you'll be proud of how much you'll grow and how much you'll become based on all that. And man, life is crazy. Life is crazy. 98 videos with this one that you guys are watching. I appreciate my channel. Everyone that's watching, even if you're not subscribed, I truly appreciate you watching this video, because more than a subscriber number, each of you, to me, are one human that I'm impacting. I may not see it, a bunch of comments under my videos. Sometimes people they get impacted, but they don't comment, I know that this video is reaching someone that might need it at this point in time, and I know that this will be another perspective for them to realize that they should be graceful towards themselves and not be too hard on themselves, because we're all going through it and learning and growing in this life. We only get one life. We didn't have a second life, and we're like, oh yeah, this is how you live life. When you turn turn 18, this is what you're gonna do, and when you turn 25, there's no second life. There's only experiences from more experienced people, those books, lessons, experiences that those people pass along to us, history passes along to us, then those are the ones that we can take into account and learn and grow from. Let's enjoy life. Let's stick to a plan and not our mood, because our mood will just take us in circles. But a plan will take us not only to the finish line, we'll continue to run through life, understanding that it's not the goal itself, it's the journey and the life that we're living. So hope you appreciate this video. If you did, drop a like. If you enjoyed it, comment down below if there's anything that you're going through right now, currently struggling with. Maybe someone in the comments, even myself, I'll comment and interact and hear you out and be there to listen to understand instead of listening to respond. If you need someone to talk to, just put it down in the comment section. You'll see how much people will connect with you and be there to support you, and understand that there's people that love you, understand that there's people that are cheering you on, people that want you to succeed and want you to live the best life. Also, you also got to think they might be going through some things right now, and that's why they're just focusing on themselves right now, and not on supporting, or maybe not, you know, engaging in your life. So it's all about perspective. All about perspective. But I hope you enjoy this video. I know that it's kind of like a weird one. I started filming the video, and I said, know what? I want, instead of just having clips and then a little bit of talking, I think I just want to do a video just talking. Even if it's like 12 minutes of me just yapping and talking. I think it's important for me. I've always been like this. I always like to talk and have deep conversations, even from my, when I was younger, middle school, high school, college. I'd had deep conversation with family, deep conversation with friends in college, deep conversation with professors, mentors, deep conversation still to this day at work and in life. I'm always questioning, I'm always curious, and I'm always interested in learning. A lot of those things come in my head. I want to express it to you guys because you are my community. You are my community, and we're all in this together, We're as High School Musical, right? We're all in this together. But truly we are. We're all in this together in this journey of life. As best as we can do and help one another, support one another, love one another, be kind to one another, I think we'll do a massive impact, and we'll show the next generation that comes behind us how we should treat each other. It all is leading by example. Yeah, thank you for letting me vent, letting me talk a little bit. I know that if you see one of my early videos, I talk a lot, and that's something that I'm trying to kind of have a balance of, talking and then letting you guys enjoy the video. So kind of like a combination of both. I'll see you in the next one. There's going to be a lot more talking moving forward, because anything that comes to my heart, anything that comes to my mind, I want to talk to you guys, because it might be helpful. You might be going through it. I might be going through it. And talking and engaging in conversation will help us process, learn, grow, and thrive instead of survive. Thrive. So appreciate y'all. It's your boy Jonathan. 2 more videos to 100 videos on my YouTube channel. So I'm working on something special for that 100 video. Don't know what it'll be, but I have an idea of. I have a few ideas like brewing, and I've started typing it on my notes app, because I wanted to be a video that if you haven't seen the 99 before that, you look at that, and that encapsulate all 100 videos from video 1 to video 99, all those, and then we'll see the next 100 in the future. But for now, we only have the moment. We only have this gift that we call the present, and let's enjoy life. From your boy Jonathan to everyone out there in the rest of the world, comment down below if you're going through it, and we'll be here to support you and listen to you. Peace.